Okay, hello. Today I just want to talk about Whispers of the Old God. Um, so we heard that they are nerfing cards when they release this expansion, and I'm just going to review them. 12 cards being nerfed here, and I have 3 rating over here. A very weird rating, but we rate it as whether this card is still playable after the nerf, totally unplayable, perhaps unplayable, or we are being forced to play this card because of the meta or some other reason. So first up, we have the Ancient of Law. So instead of drawing 2 cards, you now draw 1 card. So this card is really unfair actually. So you just do a very simple math, right? This is a 5/5 body for 7 mana. It casts Arcane Intellect. So 7 minus 3, you get a 4 mana 5/5 body. Pretty cheap, right? 4 mana 5/5 body. And in the combination of the threats of Force of Nature, Salvage Raw, players still have to remove this 5/5 body because you don't want to take extra 7 damage from that wombo combo. But this card is unplayable not because of the nerf, but because of the nerf on Force of Nature. So no more charge. Summon a 3 mana 2/2 3 for 5 mana. Is it worth it? So yeah, we see that Blizzard nerf this card. Finally nerf this card because Force of Nature Savage Raw just wins the game from nothing. You finally stabilize the board at turn 9. You still have 14 health and you have like a 4/6 and a 2/4 on the board. You feel like you finally stabilize the board, but because you have no taunt at all, the druid just use Force of Nature, Savage Raw, and your 14 health just brings down to 0 because of that card. So Wizards are trying to keep 1 turn burst at minimum. So right now the only deck that have 1 turn burst is, I suppose, is Breeze Mage because of the other card being nerfed, which I will go through later on. So whether this card is playable or not, I don't think this card is playable. Like, will you rather spend 5 mana popping out 3/2/2 or just play a Pig Fighter? Yeah, this is the question for all of you guys to debate about after the video. Next up, we have a very brutal nerf. Keeper of the Grove no longer a 2/4 body. It's just a 2/2 body now. This is a very versatile card. Either kill off a 3/2 like a Jet Knight Juggler, or you just silence buff minion, or a Death Lord, a balanced chosen Death Lord. And this card does cause a lot of huge tempo swing, and that's why it's being nerfed. This is the most brutal. This is one of the most brutal nerfs. I deem Warsong Commander nerf as brutal, but this is probably as brutal as Warsong Commander. This is just like, this card is totally not playable anymore kind of nerf. I would nerf this card to a 2/3 at least, but will you spend 4 mana to just deal 2 damage? You don't spend 5 mana for Storm Spike Commando, right? And Whisper of Old God have this card that deals 2 damage for a 2/1 body and it's just 3 mana. You're paying 1 extra mana for 1 HP. So it does have silent elite versatile, but really we 4 mana. We have Spellbreaker in 4 mana slot here. So no, this card is not very well. I would be surprised if someone actually play this card in the later meta. Next up we have Hour. We talk about The silence effect seems to be getting nerfed, and keep out of growth it has silence. So apparently the 2/2 body is because it has silence. And keep the hour is now 3 mana instead. So this card caused a lot of frustration. It just not very fun to play with, right? Your Tyrion just get hour, your Sylvanas just get hour for 2 mana. And with 2 mana, there is so many freedom of dropping some other stuff. So for Hunter, they run 2 of these. Hour the Death Lord. Q command your face, or Hour the Belcher. Q command your face, and charge down your face, because your turn is now silent, and they still have the Hour on the board. So instead of turn 5 hour Q command, we have a turn 6 hour Q command. They want to keep silent, a premium quality kind of stuff, but yeah, we have Spellbreaker, right? We really have Spellbreaker. So this is a question on whether you want to save that 1 mana and have a weaker body, or you want to spend extra 1 mana with a even stronger body than the Iron Beak Hour. Personally, I think this card is unplayable because you have a better replacement. Oh, speaking of 2 mana, Doomslayer cannot be silenced at turn 2 anymore because of this nerf. So apparently Hunter's Mark received a nerf also, and this nerf is introduced to make it such that nothing is removed for free. If you watch the official Hearthstone stream for the showcase of Whisper of Old Gods, we see the Decipher of Cartoon, which is a 2/1 body that does 2 damage. If Hunter's Mark is still 0 mana, Hunter's Mark is still 0 mana, player just play Hunter just play this card and the Decipher of Cartoon. It's a pretty good card for any mid-range deck actually. The whole Cartoon set is good for all of the classes. It's pretty decent for all of the classes. So they really don't want it to be a free mana cost, so they want it to be something like an execute. So you Hunter's Mark for 1 mana and you play a ping. It's still playable, you still have to play it. It's not like we are being forced to play it, but it's still playable because execute is a playable card as well, right? Even though it needs a activator to execute something. Hunter's Mark don't even need an activator, but Hunter's Mark needs a follow-up instead. So Blizzard hate charge. We really came to a point where we know that Blizzard really hate charge. So Force of Nature is nerfed and Treant don't charge anymore. This thing don't charge anymore. It become a 4/4 body, and it still give your opponent 1 mana crystal. But if you play this on turn 3, this means that your opponent will have at least 4 mana. So what is there in 4 mana? Let's see. True Silver is in 4 mana. A Yeti is in 4 mana. A Shredder is in 4 mana, even though Shredder is taken out. The Cartoon Chosen, that 4/2 Divine Shield, that is still 4. That is also 4 mana, right? This thing is the Arcane Golem is easily contested here. After ramping up your opponent, and after the Arcane Golem dies, your opponent still have 1 more extra mana. It's not like this mana crystal destroy itself after the Arcane Golem is destroyed. So if it's a 4/5 body with this drawback, I find it reasonable. Otherwise, if they give Death Rattle, destroy your opponent mana crystal, which is kind of weird also. I think 4/5 is a reasonable changes, but 4/4, yeah, just die to true silver. This card is totally unplayable. I wouldn't ram my opponent mana on turn 3. On a later turn, 3 mana 4/4 is like, it doesn't really make much difference. Die to Flame Strike anyway. We also see Knife Juggler getting enough, so they are not going to remove the card effect. And it's actually a reasonable nerf. Your 2/3 can completely prevent this guy dropping on turn 2. That sort of things. So right now you only take 2 damage per turn instead of 3, and which is a very big deal in the long run. We talk about a Knife Juggler, and we don't do any hero power. We talk about 3/2 and a 2/2. Don't do anything on the board. Just attack face. 3 damage per turn means you die in 10 turns, and 2 damage per turn means you die in 15 turns. This is like the general math of it. So the chances of you surviving at turn 7 against an aggro deck that runs Knife Juggler is definitely higher than a 3/2 Knife Juggler. So yeah, remember the video that Creep made. If you watch Creeparian on YouTube, he made a video on nerfing cards after the Warsong Commander nerf, and he suggested that this Knife Juggler should be a 2/2 instead of a 3/2, because 3/2 is a very aggressive card for aggressive ability. It's still playable. You still can combo it with Unleash the Hound. You still can combo it with things that flood the board, like for example, the Druid have a new card called Mire Keeper. Yeah, you can play Juggler and Mire Keeper on turn 6. You can play Juggler and Tuskar Totemic on turn 5 as well. This card this nerf is not unreasonable. So Lebanon also received the nerf. Taking direct damage is unfun at all. So I read an article on Polygon. Kibler actually said that if you had the option, you would play 3 Lebanon in a face deck. Yeah, which is really true. This thing just keep doing 2 damage to your face. If you don't remove it, you do 2 damage to your face. If you remove it, it still do 2 damage to your face. So right now it's a 1/1 instead. Just like the Knife Juggler, dealing 1 damage instead of 2 damage per turn is a big deal. Definitely a big deal. 1 damage. This thing can hardly trade out with anything at all. And because of that, yeah. So right now we come to the conclusion that this is a H aggro deck. Leopard Gnome is just unplayable because of this nerf. You would rather run Argent Squire. So over here we have Big Game Hunter nerf. This guy is a decent 3 drop with an Assassinate effect. That's why it's being increased to 5 mana. So it wouldn't cost too much of a tempo swing. You probably put at least one of them despite the nerf. Because of all of the last drop that is being introduced in Whisper of the Old Gods. You want something to deal with Cartoon, you want something to deal with Jog Sauron. You want something to deal with all of the Old Gods that have 7 attack and above. You want something to deal with the Deathwing. Yeah, you definitely see those dust drops being played. Those new cards. Yeah, you're being forced to play this card. Next up, we have Molten Giant nerf. So from a 20 mana become a 25 mana. This means that you need to take 5 extra damage to play this card. So this card actually causes a lot of problem with Reno Jackson, and most of the burst damage is being nerfed dealt with. So it's kind of safer to be at a lower health now. It's sort of safer to be at 9 health, so that you can play a 4 mana Molten Giant and then Reno Jackson, or 4 mana double 4 mana Molten Giant and then Sun Fury. But at 9 health, you are still in the danger of being Pyroblast in the face, or put down a beast double kill command phase. That sort of things. Double crit shot to a kill command with it. Yeah, a lot of cards still burst you down for 9 mana. Not mana, 9 health. This card is kind of playable. It's like you still can play this at 10 mana when you are at 15 health. I mean by turn 10, if your health is at 15, it's reasonable that your health is at 15 at turn 10, especially as a warlock. Just step so much, right? So Brick Fury is being nerfed as well. Deckhand plus Void is a burst that Blizzard saw it to be a problem. This card here. So let's just see what we normally face when Rogue play Tinker Shop Oil. They weapon out for 2 mana, drop a Deckhand for 1 mana, Oil for 4 mana, now it's 7 mana, Deadly Poison for 1 mana, 8 mana. Everything go face, so you take 12 damage, and then Break Fury 10 mana, 18 damage, 10 mana. Yeah, so this card is very hard to play around actually. To be honest, it's very hard to play around Rogue's perfect combo, especially when Rogue has so many mechanics that draw the card. So this is the only card that actually kills us for Rogue, other than the Dark Iron Skulker. You will definitely run this card for a board clear at least one of them. You are being forced to play this card for a board clear. Fan of Knife and Dark Iron Skulker is not strong enough as a board clear. But we have some other card being introduced for Rogue that kill 1 minion at a time. So yeah, you probably still put 1 Break Fury in case the opponent have a board running deck. So yeah, what? This card is getting nerfed as well. I bet a lot of players didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming because I hardly see this card being great and constructed, even in arena as well. So this nerf is being introduced because it limits the game design. And we just give a few examples. A permanent stealth Hogger, a permanent stealth Emperor Torison, a permanent stealth Chaos Wizard. A permanent stealth Hogger is yeah, the Hogger just don't attack. Every turn it just keep spawning 2/2 minion. So a permanent stealth Emperor is pretty dangerous, especially in Rogue. So let's just say that I put Emperor, you didn't deal with Emperor on that turn that I drop Emperor, I drop this card, and then Emperor is just permanently there discounting my card until I have until I have all of my cards to be at 0 mana, and I drop a Medical and just burst you down because all my card is free. Not to mention a permanent stealth KT which is actually very dangerous. So Blizzard actually believe that they are shifting their meta to be a very slow play, where this card may see some potential on certain combo, like the Hogger combo like I just said, right? If you don't have fringe, right, you just can't kill Hogger. If you don't have a very large burst, you just can't kill Hogger. If you don't have a very large AoE, you just can't kill Emperor, a permanent stealth Emperor. This card is really dangerous, that's why it's being nerfed. So we don't see this being played in constructed because it's too slow. We certainly won't see it after the nerf. Maybe some player will do something like conceal my play Brand on turn 3 and then I use Master of Disguise to conceal it for a cartoon play on turn 10 sort of thing. But yeah, this is like the dream scenario that probably won't happen. I mean, you have a 1 mana conceal, why will you play Master of Disguise? Conceal is so much flexible because 1 mana. So that's it for all of the cards being reviewed. And brace yourself, all of these nerfs are coming, so you better prepare for the upcoming nerf. The meta is going to shift drastically due to this nerf. No more combo Druid, no more combo Rogue. Face Hunter have a lot tougher time dealing face damage to their opponent and things like that. Meta is certainly slowing down now. So yes, I will see you guys next time, probably next week also, for more Whisper of Old Gods card review. Bye bye.